Yeah, I just woke up. Just woke up on this beautiful Saturday. Of course, I'm off work still, but I'm not off work. Just because we off work from trucking don't mean that we don't got other jobs to attend to. So I'm on time for work today, baby. I'm on time. Now, number one company that's been hitting my comments. Andrew, you work at Gemini. You work at Loves. Okay, fine. What you guys are really asking is how can you apply for fuel hauler position in Gemini or Loves? I'm gonna help you guys out. I'm gonna help all you guys out so we can put this to rest today. If you want to apply for Loves or Gemini as a fuel hauler, they got a website to go to. I think it's Gemini.com. I believe that's the website. Go on now. Find whatever city or state that you guys live in, put an application in, and apply. It's that simple, guys. It's really just that simple. That's all you gotta do. It's no secret. It's no secret whatsoever. And Love's pay by the hour. It's no secret. And what they gonna pay you, I have absolutely no idea. But I do think if you click the position on their website, it should list the dollar amount you're gonna get paid. So for all you guys, it's hey Andrew, you work at Gemini, you work at Loves. That's how you guys can go and get a job at Loves. Fuel hauler. That's simple. Now that we got that out the way, if you want to become a fuel hauler and you don't want to work at Loves or Gemini, I tell you guys all the time, Indeed or Craigslist. Now you may have to search fuel hauler in the search box and then put your city and state. That way you can see some of the mom and pop companies and things like that. Or you can do like what I did. You can go and follow a fuel hauler, figure out where he loading at. Wherever he loading at, you're going to find all the other fuel haulers. They're going to be loading now. And you just start jotting down company names, DOT numbers, go on Safer, type their DOT number and get their phone number. Because a lot of these companies, let's just take my market. I'm in the Nashville market. A lot of the companies at the fuel hauling wreck I've never seen, never heard of. There is no advertising. There is no promotion. The only way you're going to see these companies is if you park outside the fuel wreck and write these company names down. It's just that simple. Even the companies when I was in the what was that? The shop, seen PN Tank Lines and somebody else. I never seen these companies. I don't know anything about them. That was my first time seeing that company. But guess what? If you want to work at PN Tank Lines, I think that was the name of them. Guess what? Just go on their website and apply. Now give me 1 second, because this sun beaming on me. I need to turn this car around before I die up in here. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, now they got the car turned around. I can breathe, baby. Keep forgetting it's summertime out here. Y'all call it spring. I call it summertime when the temperature's sitting at 90 degrees. Now that's how you apply for a fuel hauler job, okay? Fuel hauling is nothing secret, it's nothing magical. It's been around since the 80s and 90s, just like lease programs, okay? I understand y'all just now hearing about this home everyday situation. Guys, this stuff been around since, like I said, 80s, 90s, nothing new. They've been hauling fuel since cars been out. But I understand here in 2024, a lot of people ain't doing good. So now it's the big thing now. It's the fuel hauling, the tankers, the wherever Andrew go, you need to go. Okay, so if you want to know what I'm doing fuel hauling. So if you guys want to apply to be a fuel hauler, I suggest you to just take my advice versus trying to figure out what company I work for. You just need to just listen to what I'm telling you. Go on Craigslist, go on Indeed, type fuel hauler in and figure out what companies is in your area, because my company is probably not in your area. I'm in Nashville. I don't know where all my company operate at, but more than likely they probably may or may not be in your area. You just need to figure out who in your area and apply. That's where you're gonna be working, because these are local jobs. This ain't no, well, I guess some of them do regional and OTR. Look, just do what I'm telling you to do. Indeed, Craigslist, go apply. And then once you apply, you'll figure out how hard it is to be a fuel hauler. That's why we talk so openly about fuel hauling, because we know you probably got a 1% chance at being a fuel hauler. I'm just going to be honest with you. A lot of these jobs are just booked to capacity. A lot of these jobs you got to wait for somebody to quit to get on. Or just be in some area out in the middle of nowhere where they can't find nobody. If you're in some major city, guys, you probably gotta wait for somebody to quit, and it may be years for somebody to quit or get fired. You may get lucky. I do YouTube, so you may get lucky. It's just a matter of time for me. That's why I don't. It's not that I don't want you guys to know where I work at. It's just that I'm waiting to get carded at all these rats. Once I get carded, I'll let you know. Hey, this is where I work at. Once I get all these cars, because once I get the cars, I can go anywhere. Okay? On top of that, I keep a big envelope in the house full of cash with my insurance down payment in the event I need to activate my authority. Take these keys, go start up one of these trucks and start running, okay? It's just that simple. I don't get comfortable because I never know what could happen. I have no idea. Get a phone call tomorrow. Hey, well, Andrew, man, you do YouTube. We don't really like your views and opinion, and you take a big stand against leasing, and that's just not the values of our company. We're gonna have to let you go. Okay, well, all right. Well, Mr. Charlie, here go your keys back. I got my truck around the corner. Let me. Do I want to drive the flat top, the Columbia, or the Classic? I'm just giving y'all just different scenarios. I'm not saying that's gonna happen. I'm just saying I keep myself prepared because I've been in trucking 9 years and I know how things go. It's nothing new to me, and I've been through it before. And I'm not quitting YouTube for no trucking company. Hey, Andrew, man, if you just got to cut the YouTube while you're working for us, here's your keys back. Oh, man, I think I'm going to roll up out of here, man, in my Classic, man, blow a bunch of black smoke down in the state. The channel is to help you guys out. Me helping you out, I get the money on the back end. That's why I keep doing YouTube. But eventually, one day going to come, well, it's going to be my last video. I don't know when that day going to come. But we ain't on YouTube for the rest of our lives. One day it's going to come, I tell you what happened 2 years back. When this big meme corn thing went through the roof and everybody was talking about it, YouTube deleted the whole channel. Just poof. Delete the whole channel gone off YouTube. I wasn't gonna make another YouTube channel. No interest whatsoever. But they undeleted it, and here I'm back on here. So just trying to help you guys out. Now, on to the next topic. Another thing that's going on, you guys guessed it, over there at the Russians. There's a lot of things going on over at the Russians, and a lot of drivers on YouTube complaining. We got one driver, he complaining that company only gave him 2,200 miles, and it ain't enough miles for him to pay his bills at the house. He blaming the company, Asian man, lockout men, and all this nonsense. Both these drivers, Asian man, lockout man, these guys been trucking for a couple of years now. I don't know why they're not explaining to the guy how trucking works. Trucking company gave you 2,200 miles, you can't pay your bills, that's your fault. Maybe you need to quit, give them the keys, and go find something outside of trucking. A lot of drivers told me, they told me, Andrew, I can't make it on $100,000. I'm going to be honest with you then. You need to get out of trucking. You need to get out of trucking. You ever thought about that? You can't make it on $100,000. You need to get out of trucking. This ain't for you. Because the next solution, if you can't make it on $100,000, you need a lot of equipment now. A lot of equipment, owner-operators, drivers. You need at least $1 million in gross revenue to a motor carrier. If you need to make more than $100,000, what's wrong with these drivers? Man, I'm over here with my lease truck. Man, I gross $200,000. Can't do any math though. You gross $200,000 and you can't do any math. So I got my other phone with me. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need my other phone. Maybe. Give me 1 second. I had to go in the house to get my other phone. And while I'm looking for this video, I'm going to skip to the next topic. We're going to come right back to these numbers for you. Now, Super ego. Now I told you guys. Matter of fact, I read it to you from Freight Waves. We told you about what happened at the truck show up there in Kentucky with the leasing situation. They had a big audience. They had the Truth in Leasing Task Force taking your questions, your concerns, your opinions, everything you guys had to say. 99% of y'all going through it in leasing. And you're letting them know the problems that you're having with leasing. And only one person out of a whole entire group had something positive to say about leasing. And that was the guy with no high school diploma. That's what they wrote in the Freight Waves article. He was the only person defending it. The guy with no high school diploma. I bet you the other 99% of people, they had high school diplomas. Some of them probably even went through college. You look on YouTube, super ego, leasing. It's only one person saying something good, talking about they making it in the lease program at super ego. Have you seen that one person? Have you seen him? It's a black guy. Have you seen him? I ain't gonna say nothing about. You just go take a look. That's how you just go take a look. He the only person on YouTube claiming he winning at the leasing. Just take a look at him, and then form an opinion. Don't even listen to the video. Just hit play, then hit pause. Look at him. That's all I was gonna say about that. But anyways, I'm not being judgmental. I'm just saying. These Russian companies, they tend to take advantage of certain type of people. You just gotta make sure you ain't part of the bubble. That's all. You just gotta make sure you ain't part of the bubble. And it's usually people with no education, can't do any math, don't know any numbers, fooling themselves. They get a settlement for $2,000, showing everybody all on the internet, and they forgot that they use their own fuel card. To pump the fuel at the pump. Out of that $2,000 settlement, they gotta get $1,200, or they gotta put $1,200 back on their Visa MasterCard to cover the fuel they ran. Check only $800, that type of nonsense. Then you guys wondering why these lease drivers gotta go delete their channel, delete all their videos. One of you guys was asking about the cigar dude. You see he gone. Couldn't take the pressure. I don't have to have from YouTube. Look, I had a motor carrier, own 3 trucks. You don't see me deleting nothing on my channel, running and hide. I don't need to run and hide from nothing. Yeah, I'm W2, work for Mr. Charlie. Guess what? Guess why I don't have to run and hide? Because when Mr. Charlie say, hey, Andrew, man, we just had enough of this YouTube. Some of you guys, well, Andrew, you didn't shut down your authority correct. You were supposed to fill out this piece of paper and that piece of paper, so when you go to try to activate it, the FMC will say they're going to give you a hard time. I hear what you guys are saying. I totally understand. No comment. I'm just letting you know when the day comes. I don't want you to be shocked or surprised or how on earth did it happen. Keys. Got a couple of trucks, they start right up. The letters, the DOT numbers, everything's already on the door. Shoot straight out. Well, Andrew, you gotta wait 90 days so you can haul somebody freight. I hear what you're saying. Look, I totally understand. You go out there, you pay your insurance for 3 months, and go haul some TQL or some JB Hunt 360. That's what you do. You pay some insurance agent 90 days of overpriced payments because inflation 22% on insurance. So you go pay the inflation for 3 months, wait 90 days, then get on JB Hunt 360. They got a lot of $1.20 for you. Can you operate your $250,000 truck for $1.20? Oh, you can't. Well, what you waiting 90 days for? Because that's what they got waiting for you. After you pay the insurance agent for 9 days, they got $1.20 over there at JB Hunt 360. You ready to haul it? Oh, well, wait a minute. I don't understand, Andrew. I don't understand. How can these mega carriers make it with brand new trucks? Man, I can't make it on. If they can pull it for $1.20, so can I. I hear what you're saying, driver. You just keep pulling it for $1.20. Don't worry. I give you about 3 months before you lose everything. Don't worry. Just keep being stupid. You keep being stupid. Let me find this video. Okay, I found it. This is Miss Rankin. I believe that's her name. I haven't seen her in a long time, but I believe this is who this is. Now, she works at Prime Inc. She's a lease driver, and once again, she's been trucking for a while. This is her numbers. Now, the reason I'm using her videos is because she can do math. So for all you guys that can't do math, she can do math. She works at Prime Inc. She leasing. She done had the celebrity style YouTube channel or TikTok with all the views, just like what's going on now over at Prime Inc. Guess what? They're not gonna pay you $1 more over at Prime Inc. It don't matter how many views you got. The only thing that the views do is get more of them brand new trucks filled in to make Rob Lowe richer and richer. Matter of fact, he getting so rich he got y'all flattened bed loads up to his house as he continues to build his house up there. So you guys know what I'm talking about. But let's look at her numbers. She says she made 6 figures a year doing trucking. This is the numbers.
Last year was able to make 144.
Let me turn the volume up so you guys can hear. So, because I don't want y'all thinking I'm making nothing up. This is what she said. Let's turn up the volume. Let's listen to the numbers. Here we go.
Year was able to make $144,208. My truck lease payment $49,200. My truck maintenance $2,665. My fuel cost $19,336. I was able to profit $71,309. So
did you get those numbers, truck drivers? She gross for the year at Prime Inc. $144,208. That was her gross. That's the $10.99 they're gonna send her at the end of the year. That's what it's gonna say on it. She made over $100,000. That's thinking like how y'all think. Truck note at Prime Inc. I don't know what you $800 a week, up to $1,200 a week, depending on the truck. All you guys need brand new trucks with the leather and all that crap on the seat. Truck note $49,200 for the year. No, not just 1 year. First year, second year, third year, and as many times you guys continue to lease a truck. $49,000, they're gonna continue to bust you upside your head. $49,200. Now, yes, it's a tax write-off. Okay. Her maintenance $2,665. She got a brand new truck. The only thing she's doing is oil changes. May blow a tire out. That's about it. I had the exact same maintenance in 2016 when I leased the truck.
My fuel cost $19,330.
Fuel cost for the year $19,336. This is important, guys. A lot of you guys don't work at Prime Inc. You're probably over at the Russians or some other carrier that don't give you no fuel discount. A lot of your carriers cannot compete with the cost that Prime Inc. and Landstar pay for fuel at the pump. Your fuel bill is going to be significantly higher than Prime Inc. So she paid $19,000. You ain't paying $19,000. You may be up to $30,000 and $40,000. Need to factor that in. Her maintenance, $2,600. Your maintenance, probably going to be a lot more than that. Now your truck note, it'd probably be the same, maybe even a little bit less. I don't know. You guys don't do the math, so you probably don't know. You need to add it up. Add up the weekly payment times 52. And don't get me started on the cash thing. You got me started. You buy a $15,000 flat top and you try to spend $49,200 every year in maintenance. Because these truck payments, you don't get the title just because she paid $49,200 just in 1 year. There ain't no title at the end on the first year. This is $49,200 the first year, the second year, the third year. And guess what? If she didn't put down on the down payment for this truck in the very beginning, because no Prime Inc., they got the leasing A side and the B side and all this nonsense. One of them is just a straight lease. The other one you put down for, and you get the title at the end if you finish. If this is a straight lease, $49,200 the first year, second year, third year, they'll break off some type of a bonus check of 10,000, 15. Nah, ain't that high, cause y'all, they gotta deduct some cash for the maintenance and $10,000 or less. They'll give you a congratulations check. And well, Andrew, what do you do after that? You get to start all over again. You know what happened at the end of Leasing. Quit playing. You've been watching this channel long enough. You know what happens at the end of a lease purchase program. You get to start all over again. Fourth year, back to 49,000. But we're going into the future, so 49,000. I think that's cheap. Just wait till the electric trucks. Just wait till you to prime me get the Tesla trucks. They don't take no diesel. They just electric. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. 49,000. That's a thing of the past. Just wait till it's 70,000. Oh, in the future, you're not gonna be seeing your family. All this. You think you're gonna be raising? Your family gonna be living in a truck. With the type of you go down this leasing path long enough, your family gonna be living in a truck. No, they're not. No, they're not. You ain't gonna have no family. Your family, somebody else is gonna be at home taking care of your kids. You gonna be you got $49,000 to attend to every year, 70,000 in the future. You got a long road ahead of you, lease driver. Her net profit after everything was over $73,000. This is OTR, $73,000. And she tell the government, because the expenses are already taken out. When she tell the government she made $73,000, okay, 15.3% taxes. She see that number. Now, she knows what she's doing, so I'm not picking on her. I'm using this as an education for you guys. She knows what she's doing. She ain't worrying about nothing. She got everything she need to do down to a T. So we not picking on her. She know what she's doing. She may have took some time off. I'm just saying. I know she knows what she does. That's why I'm using this video. This is just to educate you guys. When you go tell the government, hey, I made $73,000. Do you know what the tax bill on that is? A black man, you know what the tax bill on that is?
To the Graham Stephan Show. So it's been a while since we've watched CNBC make.
Do you know what the tax bill on $73,000 is? Self-employment. I'm tell you what it is. It's gonna be so high that you ain't paying it. That's how high it's gonna be, black man. You're not gonna pay it. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna say, you're gonna see that number. You ain't trying to pay it. You probably ain't got it in your account. So what can you do next? Oh, here comes the per diem for the year. How many days did you stay in the truck? You knowing you stayed in there all year. All year. You trying $19,000 per diem. You trying to knock this $73,000 down. Now you're down to $50,000. There's no telling what else you're gonna throw in after that. But more than likely, you're gonna throw in so much in after that. Because even though $50,000, you know what the tax bill on that is? You ain't trying to pay it. You ain't trying to pay it. So guess what? More write-offs. More fixing of the numbers. By the time it's all said and done, you're going to tell the IRS you made $10,000, $12,000. Welcome to the world 1099. Oh, they didn't tell you about this in leasing class, did they? When you went to orientation at Sky Daddy Jesus training camp, they didn't say nothing about this in orientation. I know they didn't, because I went through orientation. I know they didn't. No, they're not going to tell you nothing about this. No, absolutely not. Because if you knew better, you would do better, fool. Hell is you telling me? Why would they tell you this? If you knew better, you would do better. Now, she probably knows better, so she probably paying quarterly taxes. And she probably did pay the taxes on this. Because if you knew better, you would do better. But you ain't paying quarterly taxes. I know what you're doing. You waiting to the end of the year, trying to write everything out, trying to make it disappear. IRS cracking down. I already told you they hired 20,000 some people. Don't worry. You know what? You just keep being stupid. Just keep being stupid. You just keep being stupid. Now ask yourself, now that was $73,000. Mr. Charlie got some keys for you. I gotta keep up Mr. Charlie's key, you know. Mr. Charlie got some keys for you. Now, look, check, this is Mr. Charlie keys. Now, Mr. Charlie gonna pay you $100,000, and after he take about $20-something thousand out of your check for taxes, you're gonna be left with that same $73,000. Home every day, working 5-day work week schedule, full benefits. There ain't no benefits over there. Full benefits. No. Don't you change this channel on me. 401k, RA. How do you spend $49,000 on a $15,000 flat top in maintenance? I'm gonna tell you what you gotta do. My motor rebuild was $8,500 with a turbo. You gotta rebuild the motor every single year. You gotta buy a brand new remanufactured transmission. Mine is a 10-speed in that truck, Eden full of 10-speed transmissions. It's gonna run you about $3,500 used to, but inflation may bring it up to $6,000. You need a brand reman transmission. You need a new clutch about $1,000. Label and all that, we're just gonna say another $2,000. Now you need brand new Michelin super high grade tires all the way around the truck, with brakes, with brand new rims, brake chambers, brand new hoses. Guess what? You're still not close to this $49,000. So now we got to go even deeper. You need brand new rear ends. It's about another $5,000. Still not close. Okay, well, Andrew, let's throw in a new shots, new starter, new water pump, new oil pump, new fan belts. Still not close. New radiator. Still not close. Okay, well, Andrew, let's take it to the chrome shop. Let's paint. Let's give it a brand new paint job at a dealership. Okay, now we there. Now we there. You go to a dealership for a paint job, $20,000. Now you there. Now you're there, black man. Now you at your $49,000 on your used truck. You got your new engine, your transmission, rear ends. You redone the whole truck. Here's the problem: 365 days, another $49,000. Guess what you gotta do? You gotta spend another $49,000. Well, hold on. I ain't even got a problem with my transmission still working. My tires are still good. What am I supposed to put this $49,000 on? My truck go OTR and go all over the place. I ain't hear not one breakdown. How am I supposed to spend another $49,000 when 365 days ago I just did it again? Well, more likely, like what I went through, that's $49,000 probably gonna be in your pocket if you run hard enough. You run the same gross that she ran, 144, it's gonna be in your pocket. You're paying taxes on it. You may need another $5,000-$10,000 at the most for maintenance for the year. Maybe something you forgot to do goes out. Maybe a coolant hose bust and turbo blow or something wasn't put on right. I've been trucking way too long, man. Why do I continue to go through this with these truck drivers? When we get off the internet, none of this knowledge and things that we went through, and none of this will be available. It's like the Casanova days. When we gone, it'll be a whole nother set of YouTubers trying to figure all this out. The stuff we went through, they're going to go through the same thing. Why? Because trucking has been the same since the 70s, since the 80s, since the 90s. The hamster wheel is still going to be the hamster wheel. Leasing in the year 2090, they still going to be leasing trucks. When I'm 80 years old, people that's 20 years old in this game still gonna be leasing trucks. They just gonna be electric. They're gonna be living in a truck. Talking about the gross gonna be the same. $1.20, still gonna be hauling $1.20 freight. Everything gonna be the same. Nothing about trucking changes. It's just the people in it. So now that we got all that out the way, that's your video for today. Hopefully you learned something, because this is 30 minutes. I'm sweating like hell. Remember, if you guys want a fuel hauling job, I done told you every which way to get one. You don't have to do no guessing trying to figure out where I'm at. You just go apply. If you want to go to Love's, I told you how to go to Love's. If you want to find somebody else other than Love's, I told you where to go. Indeed's Craigslist. So I found my job in North Dakota that y'all thought was this top secret laboratory style or CIA only clearance job. I just went on Craigslist, North Dakota, type water hauling. It was the first company up. I just called, are you hiring? They said, yeah. I said, I'd be there. Can you drive 18 speed? Yep. Can you drive a Peterbilt? Yep. You got snow experience? Yep. Can you change tires? Never changed tires before, but I figure it out. All right, we got somebody that'll train you how to do it. All right, we're fine. Okay, when do I start? Nothing secret about it. Guess what? When I got up there, there was a lot of other water companies. Guess what they paid? The same thing. It's all the same. It's all the same. Nothing secret about it. We all going to the same wells, same disposals. Don't matter what company you work for, we all going to the exact same disposals. I don't understand you truck drivers. I'll figure up out of here. Enjoy another day off with Mr. Charlie. Catch you guys later.